So what I would say, instead of having to go through the entire thing from the beginning again
Yeah.
with you, remember that you're buying into the drama of Death Valley and comparing that to Getting Out Alive. So there should be a little bit more menacing tone
Okay.
to it, right? Because of the subject matter, Death Valley, Getting Out
Okay.
Alive. There's a chance you might lose your life. You can't throw phrases like that out too casually. There has to be some kind of menace to it, a little bit of drama to it.
Okay.
And then don't what I heard from that is like shifting to a different tone for the Saturday at 7 p.m. on ESPN. Like all of a sudden you like went up in pitch. And by the way, sorry, Tori, you gotta leave or something?
Yeah, I got to run, man. I got a basketball game I got to get to.
All right, I was gonna say we can move you and make you go next.
Yeah, I mean, if everyone on here doesn't mind, that'll be great.
Totally
No, that's
don't
good. If
mind.
they got a problem, I'll take them out. Sorry, Tom. We'll shift it so that Tori can get it. I want to make sure everybody gets some mic time.
Not at all. Absolutely should do that.
All right, cool. All right, so back to what I was saying. So when you go like Auburn, Clemson, Saturday at 7 p.m., not like Saturday at 7 p.m. on ESPN, right? You broke character.
Okay.
Once you set that tone, you stay consistent with that tone. Unless, like in the Akavango script, there was a shift because they were telling a different story. Here, there is no different story. Death Valley, Alive, Auburn, 7 p.m., ESPN. Same person is telling the story all the way through. Keep the same pacing. You went really quick on ESPN, but everything else was nice and slow. Now, yes, sometimes you have to read a tag way faster than the rest of the spot, but this is not the case here. So I want you to try it again. This time, give me a little bit more menace to tell the Death Valley versus Getting Out Alive narrative, and then be consistent, especially when you get to like Saturday at 7 p.m. on ESPN. Be the same person.
Okay.
All right? From the top.
It was given the name Death Valley for a reason. Good luck getting out alive. Auburn, Clemson, Saturday at 7 p.m. on ESPN.
All right. I mean, like, that was fantastic. See the difference? Well, that subtle shift. Give me the menacing and don't change. Be the same person. I mean, everybody here is like giving you thumbs up and clapping. Like that was an incredible read because now you're telling the story, you're staying there, and you've drawn me in to the death versus alive narrative, and you stay there. Like really quickly before we get to Tori, like the reason why you don't want to shift that mood too quick, and I use the analogy of like imagine you're setting up date night, right? You got the candles lit, you got the rose petals out, you got the champagne out on ice, and then she walks in and you throw on heavy metal music. Completely kills the mood. Like you've killed the narrative that you're established, right? So if you're gonna be Death Valley, Auburn, Saturday at 7 p.m. on ESPN, like it doesn't fit anymore. Now they're like, what? Right. Now people are listening to how you're talking rather than what you're saying. Yeah. We always will pay attention to something that's off or shifts out of a pattern. Now I'm not listening to you anymore. I'm listening to how you talk rather than what you're saying. Yeah. So that's why it's so important to get there, stay there, unless the script tells you otherwise. But seriously, that second read was freaking incredible.
Thank you.